So I'll tell you guys this story. It's about a drop off that I had at Mgm Hotel in Las Vegas. I was picking up some people from MGM, and I don't know if maybe I was driving an Audi or something. I don't know. But I had just bought my $300 cashmere coat. Well, it was cashmere and a wool mixture, and boy, was that a nice coat. It was like perfect type of thing that a limousine driver would wear in Las Vegas, and we're talking about the extra long one, the one that comes all the way down your legs. And so I guess you could say I was really feeling myself in that cashmere wool coat, but or jacket. But it wasn't that I was feeling myself. I mean, a lot of drivers had coats like that, but it was something about the one that I bought. You see, when I when I do what other people do, I seem to look a little bit better. Like if I wear some average clothes, I look better than the average people wearing average clothes. I can even stand out wearing a t-shirt. And people notice that. So when we talk about dimming my light, it's like a lot of times in life I had to, because it, people feel so uncomfortable when I'm on the scene. And it's like, imagine being a famous person, right? Again, you go around people and you want them to relax. You want them to behave how they always behave with you coming around. You don't want them to start acting all funny because you come around. That's how it was with me. Having this light about me, I go around other people. It's like I gotta dim my light, and even when I dim my light, they still uh, changing their posture when I walk into a room. You see? So in a lot of situations, I had to dim my light, but just to end, I don't want to be long. So I get to MGM Hotel, pick these people up, and I get out of the car and I walk over to the lobby, to the attendants at the front, and I'm just walking with my head high. I'm wearing my cashmere coat, and I just know I'm looking good. You know what I mean? But I was being professional. I had some clients to pick up, so it wasn't like I was doing something fake. It was just that I had just bought this coat, and I was feeling good about myself, and I was walking with my head high. And when I walk with my head high and stop dimming my light, people really get offended. So I walk up to these attendants, and I had to just ask them a question about something. And when I asked them the question and I walked away, I actually heard them talking about me. I don't know if I heard them from a distance or I actually heard them supernaturally, but I heard them talking about me. They were saying, this guy thinks he's a men. This guy thinks he's all that. And they laughed. And I turned around and I just gave them this look. See, it's like, because I'm a black man, it's like people almost expect you to like be a certain way. It's like you could be shiny, like you're shining, like who do you think you are? You're just people get really offended, guys. I'm telling y'all, when I walk in my cell. Now keep in mind, I'm a grown ass man. And people asking me to, acting like I'm supposed to dim my light as a 35, I think I was about 35, 36 at the time. You're a grown ass man. But that's what I was telling you guys, just to close it. That's what I was telling you guys the other day about how, this country and people, the way they dressed, about, people walking around looking like a bunch of high school dropouts. You used to wear a suit when you went to a baseball game. There was a sense of professionalism among everybody. Even as a young man, 19, 20 years old, you were expected to, dress proper, not like a high school dropout. So now, if you dress how you're supposed to be, you want to be taken seriously by people, and you should want to be taken seriously. People get offended by the same thing that used to be a standard back in the day. You see? So I just wanted to tell y'all that story, and I'll get back to y'all later.